A grade history, local history, the story of our place, local history. Hello friends! Today we're going on a story adventure to learn about where we live and what came before us. This story is called The Story of Our Place. Are you ready to travel into the past with me? Let's go! What is history? History equals the story of the past. Old houses, people, or villages. History is like a big storybook of time. It tells us what happened a long time ago. We learn about how people lived, what they used, and what they believed. We also see how things have changed. History helps us remember and understand. Without it, we would forget the people who built our world. Can you say, history is the story of the past? Finding out about our local area, small towns, villages, and local communities in South Africa. Our story begins right here in our local area. Every place has its own history, even your street, your school, and your home. We can find out about our area's history by talking to older people, looking at old photos, visiting museums or old buildings, reading stories from the past. Think about your area. What is the oldest building or place you know? Changes over time. Split screen. Old-time ox-wagon versus modern car. Small hut versus brick house. Real historical photos of towns developing over time. Our area has changed a lot. Long ago, people used wagons, cooked on fires, and fetched water from rivers. Today, we use cars, stoves, and taps. Some things changed and some things stayed the same. Families still care for each other. Children still play. People still work and learn. Say it with me. Some things change, some things stay the same. Remembering special people, monuments and statues. Real photo, Nelson Mandela statue, community memorials, or local heroes. We remember special people who helped our communities. They may have started schools, built hospitals, or helped others. We remember them with monuments, statues, or street names. Remembering teaches us to be grateful and kind. Learning from the past. Time-lapse of changes. Old village, small town, modern city. When we learn from the past, we build a better future. We can fix mistakes and keep good ideas. That's why learning about our local history matters. Review. Slideshow of key scenes. Old photos, family pictures, local landmarks. Let's remember what we learned. History tells stories from the past. Our local area has changed over time. Some things change, some stay the same. We remember people who helped our community. Every place has a story, and you are part of it. Learning from leaders, the heroes who guided us. Cartoon of children standing beside portraits of famous leaders. Today's story is about leaders, brave people who guided and cared for others. Some were kings, some were modern heroes. All of them made South Africa stronger. What makes a good leader? Kind, fair, brave, honest. A leader is not just a boss. A leader listens, helps, and shows the way. Good leaders are kind, fair, honest, and brave. Prompt. Can you name someone who is a good leader in your life? Leaders from the past. Real paintings or statues of King Shaka and King Moshoeshoe. Long ago, South Africa had many great kings. King Shaka Zulu was strong and clever. He trained his soldiers to protect his people. King Moshoeshoe I was peaceful and wise. He helped people live together safely in the mountains of Lesotho. Both were leaders who cared deeply for their people. Modern leaders. Real photos of Nelson Mandela, Albertina Sisulu, and Mahatma Gandhi. Later, other heroes stood up for fairness. Nelson Mandela fought against unfair laws called apartheid. He spent 27 years in prison, but he never gave up hope. When he became president, he taught peace and forgiveness. Albertina Sisulu helped women and children. She worked for families' rights and equal treatment. Mahatma Gandhi came from India and lived in South Africa. He fought for justice through peaceful protests, never violence. These leaders remind us to stand for what is right. Leaders today, children helping each other and listening to a teacher. Today, leaders can be anyone who helps others, a teacher, a nurse, or even you. When you are kind and honest, you are a leader too. Review. Slideshow of the leaders mentioned. Let's remember our heroes. King Shaka, King Moshoeshoe, Nelson Mandela, Albertina Sisulu, and Mahatma Gandhi. They showed us courage, peace, and kindness. Be a leader like them every day. Transport through time. The journey of travel. Cartoon of kids boarding a time travel bus. Let's go on a journey through transport. Let's travel through time and see how people move from place to place, from walking to flying. Early transport, walking animals, wagons and first railways. Early cars, modern transport, cars, planes, space rockets. Environmental awareness. Long ago, people walked or used animals. Trains changed the world. Cars made travel faster. Planes made the world smaller. We must travel wisely to protect our Earth. Communication through time. The story of talking and sharing. Early communication, cave paintings, drums, writing and printing, telephones, radio, and TV. Modern communication, phones, internet. Safe online use. People always needed to share ideas. Writing and printing helped people learn. Telephones and TV brought us closer. Today, we can talk across the world in seconds. Use technology kindly and safely. Historical photos, printing press, old radios, telephones, modern smartphones. End with a cartoon of kids happily learning and communicating responsibly. Final scene, all terms. Year-end review. This year, we learned that the world changes, but we can learn from the past to make the future bright. You are part of history now, learning, growing, and leading with kindness.